What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's the deal?
What's up?
Hey.
We got a special guest today. His name is Mike. Go.
What's up, y'all?
I know you ain't gonna shine. All these ladies around, and well, not all the ladies, but yeah.
So we like freestyling today. Why y'all laughing? They so hot.
She talking about all the ladies. Well, not all the ladies.
Cause my girl boy, we got
girl boy in this bitch though.
Y'all so funny.
Listen, we got girl boy doing our show. I'm so happy. Thank you, girl boy.
Period.
Thanks, girl boy.
Now do the splits on the knee.
No, this is actually my dog, for real now. For real, this is second.
Okay, so we
I love
freestyling
you.
for real.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
go ahead.
Oh no, I thought you was gonna.
So what we doing today?
We gonna ask. We all gonna have a question to ask Mike, and he can answer it. And then I wanted to talk about Father's Day.
Okay.
Okay, so we gonna shout out the fathers,
Shout out to the
real fathers.
real
I
fathers.
wasn't told we was gonna talk about five.
No, and I want to
Shana was like, if I know.
shout out my daddy. That's what I'm saying. Rest up, daddy. His day
Yes,
coming.
we love you.
We love you and miss you
much.
so much. Okay, so
Okay, come on, let's get to asking questions in this bitch.
Go
Right.
ahead.
So what you want to start? Because I feel like Jazz the one who want to ask him questions.
Yeah.
No. Let's make this clear.
Okay.
Number one, everybody be asking like, "Oh, you should have a man on the show to answer questions." So, if y'all want to know something about a guy, he can answer it.
Okay.
Keeping it real.
Well, while we keeping it real, why these niggas don't be keeping it real? Let's start with that. Obviously, we know you can't speak for them all.
Right.
You're always too kind.
You right?
Okay. I can't speak for them all, but what you mean by keeping it real though? Like
Real
Yeah.
is real.
Right.
Like,
what's
just, like,
real to you?
being
So let's
straight
start out
up,
about
like-
like what's real. What do you consider like a real man? Like what do you consider like it keeping it real as a man?
okay, so keeping it real with a woman to me is like laying your cards out and letting them determine if they want to fuck with you like that.
That's
You
right.
know,
Okay.
That's a good answer.
definitely.
But even aside from that, because I feel like that's just on a relationship aspect. Like, do you have kids?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is a real man to you when it comes to like fatherhood, when it comes to like friendship, all of that?
Okay, sis, that was a good question. Okay.
No, definitely. Every man should be in their kid's life. Period. Like a lot of men make excuses due to their baby mamas and things they drag you through, so people feel like that's a reason not to be there. But I feel like you brought the kids in the world. They ain't asked to be here, so you should definitely be in their life. Period.
Period.
For sure.
Period.
For sure.
I felt that.
You should really want to be in your kid's life.
Definitely.
For real.
Shout out to the real fathers.
Shout out.
Sure.
Cause okay, go. You got a question, sis, or you want me to ask?
You can ask.
Or Josie, go.
I don't got nothing to ask.
Bro, she's so corny.
Now she acting shy.
We gonna lie.
Okay, go get my phone. I got a question. Oh no.
shit.
Okay, so I wanted to ask.
Well, let me ask the question.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to know, like we said, you can't talk for everybody, but I really want to know this question. Why do, men cheat on female, good women that they be in relationships with?
That was
Like,
something I was about to ask.
what be their point? If you know you got a good woman by your side that not cheating, that's making sure everything good, that's making sure you good, if y'all got kids, making sure they good, what be the
Well,
point
first-
of going out,
Well, first off, every woman thinks they a good woman.
That's right.
Damn.
That's true.
Let's start. You said let's
know.
start there.
Yeah,
For
okay. They do.
That's
Every woman
true.
do think
And
they a good
That's
woman.
true.
And a lot of women don't never look in the mirror and really see the things that they lacking when it comes to their man, because it could be the simplest thing that you not giving them. You feel me?
Right.
It could be something like attention, or just like noticing the cologne he got on, or
But what about
when
it?
he got a haircut. So like that, I feel like it's just the small things lead to cheating. It don't be big things, it be small things. Cause
I hear that a lot.
a girl at work might just give me that little bit of attention that I might get at home, and it's gonna start with a flirt, and then it grows to something, and then niggas don't just leave out the house like I'm gonna cheat on my bitch today. Like this today I'm gonna cheat.
But what if you all that and you just your mouth, you just got a slick mouth. Your mouth just smart. Like I mean, that's the only thing about you that's wrong. Like your mouth. Like you just don't know. Like you just slick with your mouth. But you everything else is just your mouth.
Well, that's something you gotta work on, cause that shit cause problems. Definitely.
But I feel like y'all. Okay, so
cause niggas gonna go with a pizza.
But you saying like, oh, well, you know, it could be a girl at work that's gonna do the one thing that y'all don't do, like she gonna flirt with you. So it's cool, like for y'all to go to work and it could like, okay, so you said she could give you a compliment.
We got a caller.
She could flirt with you. She could do this. She could do that. All right, so it's cool for you to flirt, but then you know what I'm saying. Somebody show me some attention. I don't say shit back.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Is this Coco?
Yeah.
Hey, Coco.
Hey, Coco.
Hey.
Shout out to your favorite cousin. You got a question, Coco?
Yeah, I got a question.
Okay.
Oh man, my day was so bad. That's the point. I got a question.
Okay.
I'm watching it. Y'all acting real ladylike. What's going on?
we
Niggas is smiling and rubbing their forehead. Oh, what is you doing to them, young man?
Hey, we trying to keep it professional. This is my sister Boo thing. We trying to get it right.
Chelsea, you talking too much.
We gonna let that be
Okay, Coco,
known.
what's your question?
Because we ladies.
Because we ladies. Okay, I'm just sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, I have a question. I don't got no question. I don't. I don't have a question.
That was just what you wanted to say.
Yeah, because I'm watching it. I'm
So
like,
we
oh,
about
that's
to get
so
the wang in this
sensible
bitch
and so ladylike. Don't hit the button on me.
You heard
Where's Dro? Where's Dro at?
No, you heard Jonna. You heard
That's what
Jonna.
I
She
said.
said,
We're freaky Dro.
she
Okay,
said
so
we about to get the wang in the
so
bitch.
we about to, since you not here today, we about to get the
Okay,
wang
I
in
do
this
got a
bitch
question
out.
for him. Let me ask this young man a question. Let me ask him a question.
Okay.
All right.
I'm listening.
All right. So listen. Last week we talked about sex, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all of that. First of all, I hope you ain't got no girlfriend, no wife, and nothing like that. I ain't trying to be disrespectful.
No, I ain't got
But
none
I
of that.
wish
Go
you were
ahead.
there. I wish you were there so we can go back and forth. Let me ask you something. When it comes to sex, do you have women in your life that you connected to just because of the sex? Or do you have women in your life that you connected to deeper than, you know what I mean?
I was going to ask
Than
that
a
question
sexual
too.
nature.
He had to breathe off that.
No, it's definitely women in my life that I'm only attached to sexually.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't get the same sex out of every woman you have sex with. You know, some people.
For a
you know,
reason.
Yeah,
Okay.
some people connect with them differently sexually.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you don't find that in everybody.
All right,
Sure.
so that answers Shauna's question right there. That's why men have good women at home and still go outside because the sex be better. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next week.
We love you.
Bye.
Bring the vibes.
Period.
Okay, so go ahead.
Well.
What you was saying, say?
Oh no,
That was a good
he was.
question.
That was
Yeah.
good.
That really was.
She really put that into perspective. But I was just saying like it just be interesting to me how men be like, oh, well, you know, she do this or she do that or she make me feel like this. But a nigga could comment on our picture. We don't even gotta respond. Nah, I'm a dick sucking ass bitch.
Right,
And
that's
I ain't even said nothing back to him. So
Right,
it's
it's
just like
true.
it be tripping me out like how men kind of play stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
But them be the insecure ones, because it's really a
That's
lot
true.
of
That's what I
insecure
was about to
men
say
out
though.
here.
A lot of men deal with their own insecurities too.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah,
that
in
they
different
not,
ways.
you know, people of men don't really like to express themselves emotionally because it's a sign of weakness. But you know, we have insecurities. We have childhood trauma that cause us to have attachment issues and commitment issues, just like women do.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I just feel like men they think if they show us that we gonna label them as weak.
But no, I would love for a guy to express himself. Like I only been in like one real relationship, and my baby daddy, he used to express himself to me. Like he still be wanting me to be like his counselor because I'm a great person to talk to.
Yeah, but you can't do that with every woman though.
Right.
Every woman ain't gonna be solid like that. Some people you come to them when you're vulnerable and they gonna step on you. You feel me? Some women
Or it's gonna come
use
out
that to
when we
their
get mad.
advantage. You feel me?
Yeah.
You gonna hear about that shit later.
Yeah.
And then you in the group chat, you some
That's
soft
why I
ass
always
nigga.
say it's always two type of people.
But when you dealing with a real woman, like that ain't gonna never come up because at the end of the day, I'll never use your weaknesses against you.
Exactly.
Like, whatever
And
you
that's in
got
any
going on.
situation, though.
And
Yeah.
that's
Talking to me
That's
about
in
it.
any re-
That's in any
that's in
situation,
relationship,
though.
though.
That's friendship,
anything.
Yeah.
literally.
Whatever you told me, that's going to the grave with me. That's
Exactly.
Just that. That's
Yeah.
never gonna
That
come up
ain't
again.
nobody business if they want around us.
Right.
So that's just that.
Yep.
So my question is, do you think sex is a priority in a relationship? Like, do you
Yes.
think sex? Wait, let me finish.
Oh, she like
Do you
yes.
think sex can save everything? Like, if you
No.
just, okay.
it can't save everything.
I don't really feel like sex fix nothing.
It doesn't.
It don't.
It don't.
It don't fix nothing at all.
But
It
it's people
just
out here that
starts.
think, it's guys out here that think if you had sex with them, you just forget about what the fuck they did to you yesterday.
I think sex is like, to
Yeah.
me, sex falls in the same category as like drugs. Like people who like get high or get drunk or like do shit like that to like kind of deal
Right,
with their
cope with
pain
they-
and
yeah,
stuff like
cope with
that.
they
Yeah.
pain.
Like I feel like when it's not done correctly, if that makes sense. Because if you using it like as a quick fix, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like once you done with it, just like getting drunk. Once you come down, just like
You gonna
when
be-
you
you gonna
get
think
high,
about the
once you
same
come
shit,
down,
yeah.
you still gonna have to deal with them underlying issues there. So it's best to like deal with it for real, because then you just gonna fuck around and be stuck with somebody that got some
Right.
good ass sex and ain't nothing but a problem. So at the end of the day, I think it's just like you gotta learn how to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta separate your emotions from the sex.
Yeah, sex is just a temporary fix.
Yeah.
Like buy you a little time.
Because
sex-
I remember like
sex
Emma
do
did
bring
when
you a
she
lot of
always
time.
said like sex get old, you gotta have something to keep them coming back because it will get old. You gotta know what else to do. Like it's just not all about sex.
Yeah, I
Definitely
do
gotta have
believe.
more than sex to offer.
Exactly.
I do believe sex do get old.
Yeah, it do.
It do.
Very. Especially if the person not like, if they not like who
If you
you
ain't
once
feeling
was.
it, like
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's all about
Okay,
the,
so
the
it's all
feeling
about
for
the
sure.
connection.
So
Yeah.
y'all can y'all have sex with somebody that y'all don't like?
No.
No,
No.
not at all.
I can't.
What about you, girl, boy? Cause you looking like.
She look like we
Y'all
lying.
my favorite hoes and y'all just I don't want to put
Can I ask y'all a question?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you can.
All right, I got a question for y'all. Why women don't allow a man to date? Like, why when we talking or something, I only got to talk to you?
Because we go together.
Right. Real
Right.
bad.
Why we dating though? You know?
weird relationship.
Dating is supposed to be like I'm dating. I'm not just. I don't. Why do I have to only date you?
Why would you come to me if you know you want to entertain other people? If you looked at me, I feel like that's what's gonna be. Why the fuck you gotta still go out and date? Like what you need a date for if you ask and talk to me? Like that don't make sense.
I'm still trying to figure out where this going.
Okay, well figure that shit out on your own.
See, that's what I'm saying. Why do I gotta be like? Why I gotta be all or nothing? Why I gotta be all or
What
nothing?
was your question? You said.
Like, why do I gotta be all or nothing? Like, when you start talking to a woman, they instantly like, oh, who's that? Are you still dating? You still talking to other
Absolutely.
people and stuff like we dating now? Yeah, I'm dating y'all. I'm dating. I should be able to date multiple.
And
women.
that's cool. But listen,
But no,
if we're in a dating stage,
If you
if we're in a dating
want to
stage.
date multiple women, then
Wait,
you
but what's
should
your
not get
perspective
that
of
women
dating?
into
Right. What's
Oh.
your perspective of dating?
Yeah,
what's
Let's
your
get into-
Okay,
perspective
so I
of
feel
Yeah.
like if we not to a point where we made it exclusive, like okay, this is what
What's
we
so
doing.
exclusive?
But if I'm just dating, like we just talking and we going on dates and stuff like that, I don't feel like I'm obligated to just date one woman.
well, I feel like this.
If we in a dating phase, if
So
we in
are
a
you
dating
saying
period,
you
I feel
have
like
So are you saying dating or you? So basically you saying you basically just friends. You this your friend that you take out. Y'all go out. Y'all do this. Y'all do that. But that's what you talking about.
yeah, like we
Yeah,
dating, we go
yeah,
on
dating.
dates. You know, we
And
might
then,
be,
and then like in another
might,
day,
you know,
so
we-
basically you saying like in another day, he going another day.
Yeah.
If it come down to it.
Okay, we got a caller. Hold on. This is Coco.
How you know?
Hello. Hey.
Hey.
I know that's gonna
Man, y'all get off that man back. The same reason we bite every goddamn chocolate out the box when we get it, knowing which one we like. We gotta make sure that we don't like no other chocolate. That's why we gotta date a lot of people. Hey,
Okay.
girl, boy.
See, I don't
That
feel
do.
like that. I feel like the
That
issue
do.
is
That
the
makes-
reason. I feel like the reason why we expect y'all to only date us is because realistically, like niggas is not out here like, oh, you know, I'm dating, I'm freely dating, and you can freely date, and we're freely
Exactly.
doing what we want to do. Like at the end of the day, the reality of it is niggas want to put their stamp on you. They want to go do what they want to do, and then when they find out about what you're doing, now you want to pop up to my house.
Yeah.
Now you want to keep calling my phone. Now you want to do all
Fuck
of this
with niggas.
shit.
Right. So,
But
right.
you're not,
So,
but
are
you're
you
not
okay
being
with
real
people?
about your intentions from the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
So
Right.
then,
That do make sense.
so I think we got to be a little bit more specific when we talk about dating, because realistically, niggas is not out here dating. Like,
They doing whatever the fuck.
But I'm saying,
they
so
want.
you
if a
saying-
guy,
Yeah.
if a guy came to the table like and was open, like, well, I'm dating right now. I'm not really sure what I want, you know. But I'm interested in you though. But
I'll fuck with him because he
I'll
gave me a
because
chance.
you
He
were
was
honest.
honest.
cause
Yeah.
you out
Right.
and
He made-
you
he
ain't
had-
made me
but
young
most-
instead of
but
wanna
most
be
women,
speaking about it.
most women not accepting that though.
But would
But
you?
you
The
gotta-
second day,
would you-
second I come to a woman like I'm dating you
But-
and a few
Can
other
she date
women,
too?
now I'm a hoe.
Can she
Right.
date
So
too?
can she date too?
Now I
She
gotta
can
be a
date
hoe.
But I'm just saying, can she date too? Like if y'all both.
Yeah,
is going-
if we dating, do your thing.
Oh, okay.
Well, at
But
least
as long as the energy
right.
reciprocated, that's cool.
I just feel like when it's our time, it's our time. When it's not, it's not.
Right.
That's
Right.
true.
That's-
That's
that
true.
makes sense.
But everybody don't got that level of honesty.
They don't.
They
But
don't.
don't get in your
they
feelings
gotta be-
if you get whipped, because each side is small, so we might bump into you, or you might get a word that
Yeah,
such
but
and such
don't
to
get
such
in
a-
yours either. 'Cause
Right.
Now we gon' what she say? I could be a woman to a man, but I could be a nigga to a nigga too.
Right, literally. Oh, when it's time to play ball, you play it. But sometimes that tit for tat shit don't be
It
really
ain't
what's
that
up.
deep. But if you gotta,
I mean, yeah.
if you gotta understand it with somebody, then that should just be it. If,
Right.
if me and you sit down and have an understanding, like, okay, we just friends, we this, we that. And you go out and I see you with a girl and I go out and you see me with a nigga.
It shouldn't
Don't
be
get
that
the
deep, right.
don't get
Right.
the keep the same energy. Like, hey, how you doing? Oh, okay. Have a nice day.
But
Keep
that's
going.
where communication come in too, and a lot of
Communication is the
relationships lack
key.
that
A
because
lot of people like that.
at some point,
People
if
don't know how to talk.
if we got our own shit going on, and I start to get in my
Long
feelings a
as
little
we
bit,
know.
I'm gonna come to you and be like, look, I'm starting to feel some type of way. Maybe I need to fall back a little bit if you still want to do what you want to do. You feel
Exactly,
me?
right.
So
Yeah.
that way, I'm not expecting more out of you than you willing to give me, but it don't get like that.
So
Like realistically,
so you can't only date a man that's not only dating you.
no.
No,
I can't
not at
either.
all. I can't do no.
I'm saying like, what if that man is, and when it comes to the dating part, I'm giving you everything that you need. Like I'm taking you out to dinner, we doing
No, because
things. We spend
that's not.
time.
Now you treating me like a girlfriend. Now I want to be together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying, so your only reason for dating is because I'm dating.
No.
I mean, yeah.
What other reason? What other reason? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you just doing it because I'm doing it,
Yeah, because at the end of the day, who you
not
think-
because you really want
because
to.
At the end of the day, who the fuck you
Or
think you
deep.
playing with?
Right.
If I'm
Basically,
if
two
I'm
can
being-
play. Two can play that game.
Right.
So
Sometimes
if you want to
First of all, I'm gonna say sometimes you gotta stoop to a nigga level to show him that you that too. You're
Right.
not about to walk over me and do what the fuck you think you about to do.
Right.
That's because at the end of the day, you breaking me as a woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You stepping over
So
me. You
basically-
saying basically you walking over my feelings in my face and telling me fuck it because you gonna do all this to me and then when I really want you, if it's something you telling me you out on a date with a bitch and I'm supposed to get mad because guess what?
Because
Yeah.
I know
Oh
you dating.
hell no! I'd be in
No.
jail. You feel me? So I was just. That's why I had to let
I'm
that.
gonna tell y'all like somebody told me. She told me at the end of the day, dating is like investing in stock. You never invest more than you are able to lose.
That's true.
So at
Exactly.
the end of the day, when you dating
But
somebody,
that's what we
you
go
don't
wrong
put
at.
all
We
of your eggs in
put
one
too-
basket.
But that's what people.
Right.
That's what everybody go wrong at.
Yeah.
People just feel like, oh
But
yeah,
I
I
feel
just
like
want
that's
this.
just normal human emotion.
Yeah,
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
That's why
It's
communication
natural.
is the
That
key.
shit,
Right.
right. Deep as
That's
yeah.
why communication is the key.
Because realistically,
because-
women don't want to lay up with a different nigga every night. You want to
Right,
be with
with
your
the
person.
same nigga,
Like, this is my
yeah.
person. It's the person that make me feel like this. This who I want to be with. But niggas gonna come, they gonna act like this. And then when they walk out that door, they gon' they back to the real them.
Well-
but sometimes I feel like women invest that type of energy too soon before a man is really ready to invest the same amount of energy into them.
So how we supposed to know when you ready for that?
I could have just taken you on a good date, and you wake up in feelings. Now you talking about you feel like this because we had a good night or some good sex or something. Like So do I gotta speed up to your pace? Would you
No.
go level ready?
I mean, that's too. I mean,
Listen,
it's
don't be-
different levels.
Women
mean,
fall,
it's
women
different
getting their
women
feelings
too.
quick.
And
Yeah,
it's different
women do.
levels
They
of
do.
how a person make you feel.
But women
So-
do. It is. It really goes to how
I mean,
person
most
make you
women
feel.
don't throw their feelings all in like
Listen,
that. Like,
but
I
some-
mean,
A lot of them do though.
but that's too vulnerable. That's like too quick. Like,
But then
But
a lot
women
of
do
people
that.
do.
You'll be surprised. If you fucking and spending time,
Listen,
she gonna be in her feelings. Period.
Yeah.
listen. Women do that, and I have seen it firsthand. I seen it. Like
Hell yeah.
y'all know. Darius, he have a bike, and a
Oh,
girl,
shit.
he rides somebody on a bike. They think they this is my man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
Because I think it's certain things that like I feel like women we are like it's certain things like that we hold close to us. So
and
like
then
my
it be
kids,
fake
my house, like,
images
certain
too.
things,
Somebody
yeah.
can make you feel like
So
can
it's
make you feel like they that nigga and they not that nigga.
Right.
So then now your feelings is
Okay.
involved with something else that you don't
When
even
you
know.
find
You know
out
what I'm
the
saying?
truth about-
When you find out the truth,
Yeah.
so your feelings involved with a fake, and then you turn around and just
Fucked up
okay,
about
you
it.
fucked up about it.
Yeah.
Now you really want to be with this person, and this
Right.
person not who they think not who you think it
they
is.
Yeah.
So it's
No
just
kidding.
it's,
A lot-
but
but-
some women
a lot of niggas
some
being
women
character.
yeah, a lot of niggas being character, and a lot of niggas
Yeah.
know what to do to get that person to that level. Like people know it's a narcissist. You know what to say to a person to make a person feel like, oh, I already know how to make a nigga feel. Like I can make a nigga feel like I love him to
but
death.
why can't be a nigga just being who he is and you fell for it? Like you fell in love
That's-
with me. I
exactly.
didn't make you.
That's
Right.
true.
I was just
But
being
that's
me.
true.
So I'm wrong for being the man that I just be to
But
woman.
that's
Whether
the thing. You
But stop
admitting
doing
it.
stuff, but I feel like it's manipulative.
It is.
to
Very.
do
It's-
things.
that is.
Very.
It's
So
big and
a nigga
manipulative.
Knowing
so a
that's
nigga
not
leave
what
you
you wanna
on.
do.
He leave you on for
Right.
being himself.
No, it ain't you leading me on for being yourself. It's that you know what
To
you
do
doing
to make a
certain
person feel
things
like
do
that.
to me. And you do those things,
Exactly.
and then you throw rocks and you
It's a
hide your
narcissist.
hands.
That's
so
what narcissists do.
So you gonna give me premium dick, and then you gonna be like, oh, we ain't. You know what I'm saying? We just give me regular gas. Don't give me the shit that nobody else get. Because
Right.
now when I start acting
So now
like a
it's
premium
four of us.
bitch,
It's
now
not
you
four
wanna
of
be
us.
mad.
Now it's four of us think we premium, and we ain't because we all get
Exactly.
treated the
We all
same.
get-
We all get treated the same. So I can't say.
But
I
at the
can't
end of
say
the
this.
day,
So
you can't
so I can't
you
say
can't say a
no.
man is the problem if
No,
he just
listen.
being himself.
So I can't say. I can't say. Well, I know I'm that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But then
Well,
you over here like, no, bitch, I'm that
already
bitch.
know.
Cause he doing this, but bitch, he doing this for all of us. So now
But
what?
at the same
Right.
time, just because he being himself don't mean that he's not a problem. Because himself can be problematic.
Yeah.
Literally.
Ooh.
Come on. Come on, girl.
You said,
You
what's
over
the
there
topic?
dry as hell. Oh, I forget. You
She
don't worry
said-
about
she
what we
said-
talking about, huh?
What was the question? Oh, what was the question you asked us?
Why would
Oh,
he,
about men dating multiple women.
yeah.
Men dating multiple women, and if you okay with it,
Or women not
I'm-
comfortable with
or
it, you know?
women not comfortable with it. I honestly
That's why I
don't
say
think
there's always two
I
types of
cannot.
people in this
I
world.
can't. I don't think I can be able to share.
I can't.
Well,
I'm
can't.
sorry.
I just can't. Like,
It's
I feel
already
like, I feel
and-
like I'm gonna treat you different. I'm not gonna treat you like I treated my last person. You know what I'm saying? That's
Exactly.
just I'm not gonna do that. And I don't want nobody to treat me the same way. If you gonna treat me like you gonna treat me, don't treat me
Exactly.
like you treated Susie over here or you treated Sarah. Bitch, no.
literally.
Treat
No,
Jasmine.
thank
Treat
you.
Jasmine
But
a
that's
different type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna give you a different type of love.
But see, that's why you got.
I'm not gonna go in this and be like, well, you know, my marriage was fucked up, so I don't believe that our marriage will work. I'm not gonna go in here like that. It's gonna
Right.
be totally different. It's not gonna be the same. So I want you to treat me the same way. Don't treat me
Exactly.
like you treated your last girlfriend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But a lot of
'Cause you
people
a
do
whole
that because
different-
a lot of people don't know how to treat a woman, so they just go, oh, well, I'm gonna treat like I did. Shit, I did
Or
Sarah.
a lot of people be
Fuck
holding
up
on.
it.
A lot of people be. A lot
that's
of
another
these
thing.
men be holding
No.
on to their traumas.
Yeah.
They
until
do.
them getting their heart broke at 21.
That's why I always
so now
tell
you wanna
people-
walk around at 35 talking about you a dog, nigga. Go find
Sit
some
the fuck
healing.
down.
Yeah,
Go
that's
find
true.
some healing.
Because women, we hold on to stuff too, but this journey that I was on, I had to let all that shit go. Because
Yeah.
if you holding on to it, it's not
Because
gonna.
it's
not.
damaging.
It's all it's doing is
Yeah.
damaging you. You don't even know how to love yourself. That's
And then you get into other situations and you fuck
you f-
other people up. That's working
all because
on
of your
themselves.
past. Yeah,
Right.
like no, nigga, love me right. Don't love me like you love your last one.
Right.
Or love somebody else. Or love somebody else.
I'm
Don't
just
love-
saying.
We
I'm
know
just
one
saying.
percent ass bitch bitches. We 100% ass bitches.
Literally,
Don't play with us.
no cap.
Look.
Right, and Selena said low self-esteem. A lot of women have low, and a lot of women have low self-esteem because they wasn't brought up in a household. Like my mama, she was hardcore or whatever, but she did make sure she told us, like, you know, y'all pretty. Like
Real
don't
talk.
go out looking
Like,
for nobody
it
because
literally.
y'all pretty. You ain't got. We heard that at home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's why I tell my daughter every day, like I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You
And my
pretty.
mama still say that. She'll still post us.
She be like,
my
yeah, like y'all
bad
pretty.
daughter.
We grown as fuck, but she gonna still say like
Cause she
y'all
know.
pretty.
She telling you old bitches.
So really you
is not fucking with her.
But in addition to that, I don't even think that I don't think that it always be low self-esteem. I think that sometimes like women are just naturally nurturers.
They
so
are.
when we
Literally.
see shit broke, we just want to fix
Fix
it. We
it.
want to help.
Yeah.
And that ain't my role because you got a mama.
That's
And
all
she
that
said,
for.
and Selena said, she said women supposed to teach men how to treat her.
That's what I was about to say in the beginning. That's why you gotta set boundaries. You gotta let a nigga know this not
What
what
you
I'm
like and what you don't
accepting.
like.
Yeah.
So if you,
Cause
if you
I'm not
continue,
accepting
I'm not
bullshit no more. Like
I'm
in
either.
I feel like I'm in a second part of my life.
I'm trying to tell you.
And ain't
look.
nobody gonna do that.
I look for these last couple weeks. I've been saying I feel so fucking free. Like
Yeah, you do. You do.
Yeah.
and
It's so
I'm
liberating.
staying this way. Like
Yeah.
it's really peaceful.
Especially
That's what
dealing
I'm
with somebody
saying.
that's
Bitch,
not.
like if my wings probably growing and I don't even know, so I might start flying on these hoes.
For real, I'm right there next to you.
Period. Because you be so broken. You know, men try to break the strong women down,
They
and they
do.
get mad when they can't. You know what I'm saying? When they
Yeah.
can't touch you, they get mad. So
But
they try
that be the
harder.
thing.
They
Like
try to-
think about
they try
it.
to come in.
that really be the thing. Like these
But
niggas is
women break
really-
men down too. Women know who's
For sure.
vulnerable.
They do.
They do.
Women
They
women
do.
know
It's
like,
a-
oh
it's
yeah,
a
I'm a
messed up
fuck
But
woman
woman.
I just feel like the men's fuck over the good women that they have.
So now-
for these
now y'all
bitches who
savages.
They think that's
So
gonna
now the
ride
women be
for 'em.
savages.
And then when
Cause
they
I get
actually
fucked over and
see
I'm not even gonna be a savage.
That's why I said I got
Yeah.
fucked over and it's been 2 years
I
and I still
can't.
want to love again.
Yeah,
Me
I
too.
wanna love you.
I know for a
But
fact
just feel
I
like when you
get
just grow up
like
knowing what
I
that
think
type of love
I
feel
actually feel like some men meet they good women at the wrong time.
That's
Feel
true.
me?
I
That's true.
agree. I
That's
agree
true.
though.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like that's true.
That's true.
yeah.
They do.
I could say that.
Damn.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
So we unintentionally
do.
fuck over
I'm
some
sick
women.
some of y'all
Yeah.
left out on me. Just young and dumb.
Young and dumb.
Y'all
Damn.
know y'all probably gonna be in that DM saying, I know
Dumb
you
as fuck. I know you sick, son.
sick as fuck.
Look, it might be granddaddy time.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with letting a nigga spin the block.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Spend it long as he keep on driving. Don't stop at this house.
Listen.
Sometimes we just
Period.
need a little time to get our shit together.
No,
Okay.
How much time? How much time?
Let me know. Damn.
Your next girlfriend.
I'm gonna get off your back though.
Like,
But
how
how
much
much
time,
time
though?
do you think a nigga really need to get his shit together?
It depends on his age bracket.
No.
I ain't that shit to do with it.
Okay, 14 years old to 26. How would you play
You in a
that?
certain, you certain bracket
You
like man.
said age certain. You said it depends on the age bracket.
Yeah.
So if you talk to somebody since you was 16, they 33 right now. How much time do you supposed to give a motherfucker?
That's just too much time.
Okay, I was 14.
That's all I want to
I
know.
was 14 to 26.
So this is my question.
I'm 28 right now.
So at what point, at what age do you think that men should
that's what I'm
start
saying,
getting
like-
serious about life?
Right. I heard men supposed to grow up in their 30s.
Definitely. I feel like really shit.
I really feel like
some men later than that. I mean, it really depends on.
Who the fuck is about to be with a 39-year-old and you just not getting your shit together?
Man,
and
listen,
I didn't
listen.
have all of my shit
you
since I
about
was
to
in
be
my
old
late
as
20s.
hell with a beard,
You-
gray hair in a minute, and you still want to
You'll be
ride around
surprised.
thinking you
Like my swear to God, like my stepfather, like he didn't get married till he was in his 40s, and he said that was the best decision in his life. That he didn't get married till he got
but
married.
see, it's a difference because your
he knew
stepfather
he
probably
knew
knew what he
he
wanted.
ready.
Right.
And he like he just
But a
said,
lot of
like he
men
just said,
don't
like
know
he
what
didn't
they
know,
want.
and that's what he said. Though he said, I didn't know I didn't know I needed to be married till I got married. He didn't know that this is what he needed, and it was the best decision. He
But
ever
was
made.
that he wanted?
You feel me?
He wanted
But
it.
I feel like
He know, before he got married, he said he never wanted to get married.
But she changed him. She was the completion that
But
he
once
needed.
he married his wife, he felt like this was exactly what he
Right, that's
needed.
how I feel like
And he
that's
didn't
how I
do
feel
it.
supposed to be.
But some people do. You do meet somebody that
change
that'll
you.
show you something different. Then you be like, oh no, I gotta keep her,
That's
or I gotta keep
That's
her.
why I always say it's different boats with this flow. How a person treats you, he might not treat the next person like
Yeah.
that. It's like my baby
Just
daddy
like
treat me
a
the same
domestic
way.
violence
So,
case.
like,
A nigga can beat your ass and then go be with Susie and treat.
And then-
Don't
Okay.
never put his hands on her.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. But y'all talking about men that y'all met at 14 and 16 years old, man. That's not the same. You're not dealing with the same person that they
Right, they
25.
change.
I'm not even the same person I was then. You feel me?
Right, that's
You,
true.
you, you
I mean,
probably.
I'm
You
not
probably-
even the same
is.
person.
You probably
from
not.
the
That's what I'm
ain't
saying. You're
nobody
not the same person.
Right.
You feel me?
Everybody
Yeah.
change. Our features change.
Experiences change people.
Yeah.
But see, what I think about is like even with the with your uncle. So he said he didn't. So
They said, okay, he
so
preaching.
I looked at as like a glory story, like, oh, he met his person. You know what I'm saying? And that's great. I always look at the other perspective too. Like, okay, so you didn't know that's what you needed until you was in your 40s, but were you open and honest about that? Because how many women probably got drugged through the mud? You know what I'm saying? Trying
That is true.
to stick it out.
My
with
mama
him,
was one of the
trying
women.
to- trying
Dang,
to stick it
sorry,
out or
Mom.
trying to be like, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
but
saying?
but
Like,
it took them women. It took going through the women to become the man that he is today. For
that's
his
true.
wife.
That's true.
That's true.
You know, it's. I mean,
But some women
no
just
no
can't.
woman-
Like I don't have
no
no
woman
more
wanna be a building
energy
block,
for
but-
bullshit.
I don't.
Yeah.
Like,
Listen.
like when I say I don't have no
I
more energy for
swear.
bullshit, I feel like be straightforward with me. Like I'm not a hard person to fuck
Yeah.
with,
Period.
and I'm very, I am very understanding.
Very.
Me too.
I know no woman want to be a stepping stone in a man's life, but sometimes men need them. We need to go through them relationships.
we all
We need to
do,
go through
though.
them women to get to to be the man that we need to be for the woman that we gonna truly spend the rest of our life.
But
with.
I think that we all do, because I mean when I look back at relationships that I was in my high school years, you know what I'm saying, or when I was a teenager, one of my relationships in high school, I swore I was gonna marry this nigga, and like now it's just like I don't even want to look at him. So I mean I think that we all use those situations and those relationships as like stepping stones to be who we gonna be. But I just feel like it's a way to do things. Like in
It
all
is.
situations, I mean, and obviously that's something that we learned as adults. But you know what I'm saying? Like as you
Right.
move through life, you gotta realize like it's a way for you to do things. You know what I'm saying? To move forward. Like karma is
Yeah.
real. I just feel like that.
It is, but then a lot
And
of
they come back
people,
when you least expect
like really be having to let a lot of shit go.
Yeah,
So
you
that
have to
really-
let go before you move forward.
That really,
and a lot of men, they don't do that. They hurt you, you hurt them. They moving on to the next girl, and they thinking it's gonna be the same thing, but they still going through. They ain't even healed from what they just went through in the last relationship. They just everybody just move. Like no, take time out for your fucking self and get to know yourself, so you know
Yeah.
what you like.
Right.
Yeah, but
People don't do
realistic-
that.
But
it's
it
hard to
takes
do that,
time.
though.
It's really hard.
It's hard.
It's hard
It is
to-
hard,
I
but when you
mean,
put
in
your mind
different
to it, you can do
situations
it.
as well.
Everything is
Yeah.
a mental thing. You got to be stronger than your mind.
Cause I was strong
You
as
do.
fuck. Like no,
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
to date myself. I want to love myself because I don't need no person coming to love me. I can
Yeah,
love myself.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I want
I
to take
don't want you to
myself,
feel like your love a privilege.
exactly. Like if you don't love, listen, if you don't love yourself, you need to reevaluate yourself because
Really.
you should love yourself before you want somebody else to come in and love you.
So that way, if he see how you loving on yourself, he gonna love you just like that, or even more.
Like,
you
I'm just-
always gotta
Yep.
show
Shit, I could take myself on a date.
that part.
Big facts.
Okay, sis?
Everything I want a nigga to do for me is free. Cause I got
That's what's-
everything in my life. I'm good over here.
Period.
Yeah.
And that's just
You really
what
can
it
take
is.
care
But
of one.
some people
You
not like
can
that.
take care of yourself.
That
You don't
part.
need a nigga for shit.
At all. Everything
That's
I need
what
is
people
free.
have to get through their mind, though.
And people really think that's why I asked the question about the sex thing because
Sex don't fix everything.
it don't. Like I can
It
fuck
don't.
you today and it still be
It
mad.
don't.
And still
I
be
swear,
mad, though.
I
I still be
can
mad that I'm
go.
in this
I'm mad soon as we
situation.
done.
I literally can go
mad
months.
soon as we
Like
done.
I can go months without having sex. It just don't be on my mind. Like I
It
can
don't.
wake up and I'm thinking about money. Like let me make some money. And it ain't even off
I'm
doing nothing I'm supposed to be doing but hair. Like
I honestly,
It just-
I honestly,
I don't know.
Well, when I was going through my little transition, I just prayed and asked God to remove the even thought of having sex.
Yes.
Even though
Yeah.
they came out with like, sex toys and all that, it was just
It's just
like,
like-
no, like I need this time for myself. Like I don't need no man to come please me. I don't need none of that shit because I can please myself.
Literally.
And that's where a lot of people go wrong at. They think they need a man. Like, no, the fuck you don't. And the man
Right.
think they need a woman. Like, these men need to do the same thing. They need to love on themselves to see what the fuck they want in a woman or how they feel. Like, if they want to get married, like a nigga know if they want to be married or not.
That's true.
And a nigga, I feel like a nigga know if they want to cheat on you or not. Like, oh yeah,
yeah.
I ain't gonna say I'm a dog this nigga.
But see, people do shit.
I just feel like niggas know, like, oh yeah, she she golden. And I'm about to get her ass. You know, like that's just what I think. It might not be.
And that's why I say guys are always in. That's why I say guys always in character. That's why I can't take none serious. I think that's why like my 2 year been prolonged because like once a person show me who they is and I don't like it, I'ma leave.
It turn you off because you already know what you want. So
I'ma just leave. Like I don't need nothing from you. So if you can't keep it 100, then that's it. That's the most. Like you can't be loyal to me. You can't keep 100 with me, and I can't trust you.
If we can't have a conversation,
is that?
If we can't have a conversation, I don't even want to talk to you.
That's what I'm saying. That's part of being. That's part of
being in a
real with me.
relationship. That's the most realest thing a person can do is like
before we close, I got a friend.
Talk
and
conversate.
And I ain't gonna lie, my friend, I wasn't looking at him as my friend at first. I wanted to have sex, but he hold me like, wait, sis, this ain't that.
And that be fucking you up.
It was. I had to reevaluate my motherfucking self. Like, wait a minute, ain't nobody never say this, you know. But he taught me like sex is not about everything. Like you gotta have communication.
But that's somebody that care about you though.
That's true.
That's somebody that care for you.
So now I'm like I tell my sisters all the time like,
Literally.
bro, I don't care about not having sex with him or even being in a relationship with him. But I'm like, I really thank God I met him because I would have never knew how to conversate with a man. That's a lot of women don't know how to do that.
Communication is the key to everything.
He grew you. He helped you grow.
He grew my
He
mind.
definitely did.
But like,
I ain't even gonna lie. Like,
and that's my friend. Like that's my friend. We don't look at each other
he
like.
make me want. I can't wait to meet that type of friend.
That's what I'm saying. He the only reason why I
when you can meet somebody that change you, that grow you, you know, that make
like,
you
listen, baby,
really
you
see
gotta,
a lot.
You gotta have communication. But me being in the relationships that I've been in, we never had communication. It was the communication was arguing. That's what the fuck it was.
Literally, we could never talk.
It was me, doing dumbass shit. But now, this day and time, no, bitch, we gotta talk.
What type of dumbass shit was you doing?
Sus.
I know you. I know you. What type of shit was you? I wanna know. Who was with you?
Yo, crazy ass.
God, y'all is crazy.
What we do? I bust the windows out your girl.
Shawty, you already know.
Shit, grandma house too.
All the time. Slash the tires out your car.
So what's the dumbest thing y'all did to a man? I'm being hurt.
We beat his ass, me and my sisters. And my mama.
Y'all like jumping in?
Yeah.
Look, when we
The
raised
dumbest
hell,
thing that I ever did to a guy, and I feel like he was fucking with me, and it's like you know I'm crazy, but you want to keep fucking with me. Is he had a girl in the car with him? And it's not even about that he had a girl in the car with him. It was the bitch that was in the car. Yeah, you feel me? She was just playing with her phone and she turned her light
And
up.
he had the darkest tint in his car. So I don't know how the girl seen the light. He got the dark.
Listen, my mama, let me tell you, my mama always told me, you got 20/20 vision, baby. I seen that nail. I said, oh, so you want to play with me? And I did some dumb shit, and I laugh about it now. But I would never in my life let a man take me through that again.
Yeah, not at all.
I'm telling
Not
you.
at all.
I'm talking about going to jail for some bullshit. Like I'm going to jail for domestic violence and shit.
Not at
What
all.
you do, Shawty?
You know,
What I do? Oh my God! Look, Jesus.
Shauna didn't shot at somebody.
Damn, Shana, it done got.
It got deep. Like
The worst I done did, mama,
damn.
this old.
Period, man. It's all.
I stabbed the nigga with an iPhone, and he had to get 18 stitches. But
Them iPhones a bad motherfucker when they crack.
my
on this podcast.
the guy had bent he snatched my phone and ran with it.
Right.
And then
He broke it.
once I caught up with him, he bent it in half. And this was like before the front and the back. Before the front and the back of the iPhones was glass, so the back was like the little titanium or aluminum, whatever it was. So he bent it in half. So the glass was like, like rigid.
Yeah.
And he tried to run up some stairs, but you got that little, once you get in your groove, you get that little hop one of the stairs. You like every other stair. And I caught him and I dragged it down.
Oh shit.
That's what the fuck
And he turned
did.
around to run for me and tripped, and I jumped in my car. And then after that, he went to the hospital, and I followed him to the hospital.
Some
And-
crazy shit.
No, let me tell y'all.
always gotta make sure
Let me just say this
I
let me just say this because I ain't even gonna lie. I wanted to
And
kill
I
this
really
bitch.
regret that. I regret that.
My baby daddy. Ugh. Look, this motherfucker. So let me tell y'all, this was about 2 months ago. I'm chilling, you know. Well, no, this is a couple months ago. I'm talking about 2 months ago. This is a couple months ago, but I'm
We got
chilling
2
this
minutes, hurry up, sis.
shit, enjoying myself and shit. So I get a text from his other baby mama, like, bitch, pull up. I guess the
yeah.
bitch in town. Oh, you from Tennessee, ho? You don't know shit about Detroit.
Oh yeah, she took the bitch.
Bitch, don't play
rental
with
car
me.
keys,
She
okay?
took her keys.
Let me tell you about my baby daddy though. So around this time, you know, I was carless. I was down, you know. So I called one of my bitches, my close bitch.
Mila, she on here too.
My bitch, Mila. She coming. So we pulls up. Look, I don't know shit about the west side, but the green line, you a bad motherfucking street. Look, we pulls up on green line. He see me get out the car. The bitch try to run in the house. Oh, I'm on your ass. Look, I got the beating his ass all in the front seat. Choking the nigga. My nails, I'm trying to put that shit in his throat. I want to, at this point, I'm feeling like a vampire.
Listen, this
I'm
about
about to lift
She
this shit.
called me. I said, Shauna,
I swear to
So
God.
the
he ain't
bitch was
going to
next.
jail.
After I see he was damn near dead out of breath. I'm trying to get this hoe. This bitch gets in the car and pulls off. Don't even know I got her key though to her car.
Damn.
So bitch, when you turn this bitch off,
You stuck
you
wherever
just
you
stuck.
at.
So I got the bitch mama begging me, please, I want my daughter to make it home.
Listen, we got 1 minute. But let me just say this.
But that's what I said.
Shawty
These
done
niggas
took the keys.
ain't shit.
Wait, listen. Shawty done took the keys, made the mama send her $500 to get the key back. Literally.
That
the mama,
bitch sent
the
it,
mama
though.
sent it to my cash app. Like, I just want my
She
daughter
said,
to
I
make
want my
it
daughter to
home.
make it home safe. That bitch was gonna be in the bush.